Hello everybody, Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and it is time for yet another video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and it is about the PS5 and what could make the PS5 great as we near the end of its life cycle, and what we could possibly see in the PS6 as far as features related to streaming and content creation. So I'm going to talk about first what I think uh, we might get with this new PS5 update we're supposed to get later this year. I know one thing we're going to get is going to be related to pairing your DualSense controller with multiple devices. I know that's one thing we're going to get because I know Game Cross, shout out to Game Cross for covering that. Um, but I want to talk about what we could get with that. Now, I know we are nearing the end of PS5. We'll probably get PS6 in 2027, 2028. We all have all of 2026 to go. But I want to talk about what I think we'll get with the PS5 in live or this next big update that not only would make the PS5 great, but it could possibly go over into the PS6. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with the first thing I think that it's going to be, or that we might get, along with the pairing of the DualSense controller feature, is the ability to schedule our streams. I've been wanting this for a long time. A long time. And I'm sure a lot of other streamers and content creators have wanted this for YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, we can enter the info, enter the tags, and go live. Sure. But I think the ability to schedule these streams and make it look more professional would be beneficial. That way you could go in, enter your descriptions, enter your tags, whatever, schedule it, and then have a reminder pop up, hey, you're going to stream such and such. So, for example, you're going to stream Mortal Kombat 1 on Thursday, August 3rd, for example. The day pops up, maybe an hour or whatever you set the reminder for. You get a notification. You push the PS button. You go to that particular thing. It'll fire up the game you're going to stream, and then you just go hit the broadcast or create button, go to broadcast, and get that going, and then do it like normal. I think that would be the best way to do that feature. And then for Twitch, they could kind of do the same thing. You know, you enter your title, enter your information and all that, and then you get the reminder and you go live on that platform. Now, I think, no, will we get that feature? I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating on what we could get, so we may. That's one that I would love to see as a streamer who mainly uses his PS5 to stream to YouTube and Twitch. Um, Another feature I think we could possibly get would be the ability to have longer, um, now this is going to be a PS6 thing we'll talk about, maybe longer recorded videos. And the reason why I said this is a PS6 thing, potentially, is because we're nearing the end of the PS5 life cycle. So I don't know if this would show up on PS5, but maybe on PS6. Maybe up our video recording limit to 2 hours a pop, 2 hours at a time. That would be awesome. Uh, the next thing that I'm going to talk about again could be a PS5 thing, but it might be a PS6 thing. This has to do with Chef Factory Studios. Now, again, this is me again speculating because you know I'm a big accessibility advocate. I do not consult. I want to make that very clear. I do not consult, but I do advocate for accessibility. So, um, as you all know, those of us within the blind gaming community, cannot use Share Factory Studio as it is without sighted assistance. Right now, we have to have sighted assistance for that particular piece of software from PlayStation. Now, what I would love for them to do is, let's say we get this big update, right? Well, let's say we get the big PS5 update, but let's say Share Factory also gets a surprise update, okay? And let's say with the big update for Share Factory, if we were to get one hypothetically, we were to get a screen reader. Now that would be cool if they were to give Share Factory screen reader support, just like they did with Netflix and Peacock. It would make it more accessible to more people. Again, I don't see this coming in PS5, maybe on PS6. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, um, all of this is speculation. None of this is confirmed. So, again, please take it with a grain of salt. This whole thing is just me doing pipe dreams. So, okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is um, the ability to record intro clips. You heard me right. Let's say they don't do the Share Factory thing. We might get this on PS5 or 6. And you know how we already can record our video clips for up to an hour, right? Well, they have the ability to trim those video clips. They give us that. But let's say they gave it the ability to set an intro and an outro clip. Well, let's say you could record that intro clip, save it, record that outro clip, save it, and then record your gameplay footage, and then set the intro and outro, as part of the game clip that you're doing. Now, again, in order to do this, they would have to increase our video run times from an hour to maybe, I would say, 2 hours to give us plenty of time. So if they weren't going to do this on PS5, maybe PS6. Um, Again, I don't know. Now, as far as something else that I would love to see with this new PS5 update, and I doubt we'll get it, but this is something that would be just awesome. And I know that it would be just insane if it were to happen. Backwards compatibility. You heard that right. If they were to just surprise us and say, hey, we're going to do backwards compatibility, finally, it would be nice. Now, would I be excited for it, personally speaking? No, because I mainly focus on current gen titles. Now it would be nice. Let me clarify: backwards compatibility for PS1, 2, and 3. Although that might be impossible to do, you never know. They might pull something out of their hats. Let's see. Next, let's see. The ability to share our Discord calls with our broadcasts on PlayStation. This is another one I've been begging for. Begging for. Now, they could do this on PS5, but again, they might do this on PS5, or they may wait until PS6 to do this. So, again, we'll have to wait and see. But I would love for them to not only give us the stream scheduling and the other things I mentioned, but the ability to say, hey, you can finally share your Discord calls, allow those audio voices to be shared on stream when you're streaming on YouTube or Twitch, because OBS allows it. You can do it with OBS. So why can't there's got to be some way that they can make that doable. There's got to be a way. And last but most certainly not least, I would like to see them improve the share party link feature for PS5. That way you can share that party link with anybody, whether they got a PS5 or not, and they can join that party, share their voice. All they would have to have is have the PS app. Now, again, I know that might be a bit tricky to do, but I would love for that to happen along with the other features. So let me know in the comment section, what do you all think? What would you like to see come to PS5 in the new update, or possibly PS6, if not on PS5 in the new update? So let's have a conversation in the comment section below. I've been Blind Metal Gamer saying, so long, stay safe, and stay cool. Peace out, everybody.